Welcome my friends to another Alliteration gaming video. My name is Levi and today I have a very special video. A very outstanding video and a very, dare I might say, legendary video. Yes, that's right guys, the wonderful folks at Legendary Wolf Games, in an effort to expand the reach of this wonderful card game that we love so dearly, have partnered up with content creators around to go ahead and send us some product to open up for you guys and to help try and get the word out for this fantastic game. And that is exactly what I have here for you today. So for those of you who don't know, this is the second booster set of the My Hero Academia card game. This is Crimson Rampage. So without further ado guys, let's get right over to the table and I'll show you guys what is in this exciting box. Alright guys, so here we are at the table with our wonderful package here, but before we can truly get into it, you know, there's one thing that we've got to do to go ahead and get into this box. We've got to do a little bit of a transformation here. There we go. Now that we've got our trademark stain bandana on, we are ready to whip out our dropkick slicers and cut open this set. So for those of you who aren't aware, a big allure of this set is it's finally introducing a large portion of the villains into the My Hero Academia collectible card game. The game has kind of gone chronologically when it comes to the characters so far, and season one does not contain a lot of villains in it, but finally set 2 brings us the advent of some more villains, specifically the hero killer himself, Stain. So I've go ahead and got one entire box. Let's get this out the way. As you can see, the packaging on this thing is absolutely beautiful. This set is amazing. There's so many cool cards in it. I can't wait to break into it and show you guys what we pull. And if you want to get some of your own product of this beautiful set, Crimson Rampage, you can head over to Legendary Wolf Games' website and get you can get product directly from them if you don't have a local shop of your own, or if you just want to support these amazing guys. And I'll go ahead and drop a link in the description below if you so desire to do that. So right off the bat, we have a few things before we go into the pack. So first off, we have 2 quirk packs, and these are going to contain some nice random promo cards. And then every box is going to come with a box topper of 1 random XR. So in this one, we got a nice stain attack here, a really nice piercing descent. In fact, the hollow on it makes it hard to even see him in there. It's actually quite intimidating. Quite intimidating. That is kind of Stain's thing, right? So I guess let's go ahead and bust open these quirk packs here first and see what we got. First thing we got is a Learning the Standards, a nice little 4th kind Kirishima Tetsu card, however you want to spin it. Very nice one, and I think there's a nice plethora of cards in here to collect. And then we've got an Ingenium, the foil on this guy, absolutely beautiful. Love it. Some very cool quirk pack cards. But now let's get into what we really want to see. Let's get into what we really want to see is the box itself. And man, just look at this pack. Look at these villains, man. God, what an exciting set. What a beautiful set, man. What a beautiful set. So we're just going to start getting right into it because, listen, man, Hero Society, it is not going to reform itself. Those fakes, they're not going to challenge themselves. It's very important. So let's go ahead and kind of do a nice little look-see of what we got here. Each pack is going to contain 10 cards in total, and you're going to get at least 1 rare card per pack. So in this one, we've got our nice little Fighting Spirit, nice little Ochako card right there. She's looking very, very much ready to throw down. There's a lot of really cool aggro, scary Ochako stuff in this set because it's kind of supposed to represent her time during season 2, where she trains with Gunhead and she gets a little bloodthirsty, I guess you could say. Let's see what we've got in this pack. We've got all of our commons, and then we've got a nice spooky for our rare card. And man, all of these cards really are just beautiful. You know, for those of you who aren't super familiar with them, you know, just kind of like fanning through the commons, like these cards are just gorgeous, man. Like, these cards are gorgeous. The Hero Academia card game does a nice little thing where they blend a lot of screen caps from the anime, but also use a lot of original art themselves, especially for a lot of the really cool fancy attacks. So you kind of have a nice blend, you know. It has a nice blend as opposed to how some other games might do it, right? And so one of the most exciting things about this set is that it is going to be legal going forward into the Las Vegas regionals. So right now there's a very, very large tournament series for the game going on, with nationals ending up in Las Vegas with a prize pool collectively of $250,000 for World's Tournament. So there's definitely a lot of benefit to getting pretty good at this game, I would say. And we got our first UR here, and this is a double jab pummel. This is one of Ochako's 2 URs in this set. It's very, very nice. I got a nice little packet of sleeves here, ready to sleeve anything super nice that we pull. Some nice crimson sleeves, trying to keep everything very in theme. You know, heck, I mean, the set has my color scheme already, right? So we might as well just continue to stay in theme. So yeah, so organized play right now is going really, really hard for this game, and the second regional license exam that is going to be held in Vegas this June is going to have this set be legal for it, and there's going to be some really, really crazy prizing in that regionals, including Nintendo Switches for some of the top placers. So it is a pretty, like I said, the bar is really, really high right now for placing well in the organized play for this game. So we actually have our rare here, but it is not the last card in the pack, as you can see, which means we do have an XR in this pack right here. So our rare is this very, very beautiful Todoroki Cinder Convection attack, and our XR is a internship with Best Genists. So if you kind of compare, I think we might have one from a previous pack here. You have the normal version of the card, and you have the XR version of the card. So the XR version of the card is going to give you, you know, as opposed to just the blank card itself, it's going to give you a lot more shine, a nice little foil pattern. Very, very nice. So if you're one of those people that really likes their high rarity stuff, you can go ahead and bling out your whole deck with this. Oh, I definitely just sleeved the common one here. But yeah, so we have a lot of really, really cool stuff going on in the game right now, and if you want to go ahead and look into any of that stuff, you can go to the play.mha card game website, which is kind of like Jasco's official, it's kind of like their official program /app/website for organizing their tournaments, and it's where you can also find all the tournaments and register for them, and then eventually play through them as well. Depending whether it's a webcam tournament or an in-person tournament, that's how you're going to be able to go ahead and access everything. For our rare, we got the fruit of our labors. We got the dynamic duo here plotting their plotting their next caper here, I guess I should say, is probably the safest thing I can call it right there. Whoop. So yeah, so like right now we are basically hunting for these ultra rares and for these XRs. These are like the coolest hits in the box, as you can say, and it is very exciting because every card in the set can come XR, including the ultra rares themselves. The shiny cards get even shinier, and then the secret rares, which are the super shiniest cards, get some nice kanji text on them. So if we get one of those, it's going to be even more insane. Our rare in this pack is a nice little Taiyaki Fanatic. Very, very nice one right there. And we are, I would say, about a fourth of the way through this box. We definitely have a lot more hits ready to encounter. So I feel like we've kind of probably seen a lot of the commons before. So I think once we get to the first half, I'm going to kind of start speeding through these a little more. We have another rare here. We have one of Ashido Mina 2 Dots rare attacks here, her Cheerful Uppercut. Very, very useful card. Very, very versatile card. Sees play in a lot of different builds, not even just, you know, including her. That's kind of one of the beauties of this game, is that a lot of different characters will use cards from a lot of different characters' kits. So it's cool, you know, say if you really like Sue and Ochako, well, their cards work really well together. So you get to kind of play, you know, all the characters that you really like within your deck, which I think is one of my favorite things about this game. So it looks like we've got one of our URs here. This is the Teacher Ectoplasm's ultra rare. This is his giant bite detention attack. He himself as a character is actually not in the set. He is in the tournament promo packs for this second series of local tournament play for the My Hero Academia card game. So if you want to go ahead and use this attack with Ectoplasm, you better get your butt over to your local store and support them play in their tournaments, and maybe you can get your hands on an Ectoplasm to use this super duper cool attack with. So we got nice Endeavor's attack, Present Mike, and then we have a rare here. We have one of Gran Torino's rares, his rebound sidekick. So once again, this set is very much centered around Season 2, so you're going to see a lot of the characters that appear in Season 2 of the anime, you know, not just Stain, and even Dabi and Toga are also in this set as kind of a bit of a sneak peek before they truly, fully debut in the anime. But, you know, they definitely wanted to get some of these fan favorites out before it was... before we got any further into the card game, because they know how much people love these characters. You know, people really like these characters, and they want to play these characters in the card game as soon as possible. So it's nice that they kind of got a little bit of a jump start on that one. We got a Todoroki rare here, defrosting, one of my favorite scenes from that entire arc. Looks so cool. Again, even when it's the anime screen caps, they pick really good quality screen caps to use, and I really appreciate them for that. But then again, you know, when you have these super cool attacks that get a lot of their own original art that just look absolutely amazing for it. So we're almost through the first half of this box. We're only 2 URs and 1 XR in, so we're probably down for we're probably due for some hits pretty soon. And I am looking at a UR right here. I'm looking at one of Stain's 2 URs, Sinister Paralyzation. So continuing forward, I think this is what, the second to last pack on this side. I guess I should probably pick up all these comments, huh? I was just too taken aback by the UR, man. The UR, the Sinister Paralyzation, man. It just truly had me paralyzed. So I think I am seeing our rare here, Revel at his Masterpiece, Iron Ever Foundation, but it's not the last card. So we do indeed have an XR in this pack, and it is. Ooh, it is a Training Knife Strike, one of Ochako's new attacks. Very cool. She looks extremely angry. I like her little it's like her little angry eyebrows that really do it for me. No, it's just, God, they're so comical, but I don't know, they just give me life. They just truly give me life. All right, this is going to be, oh no, we got 2 more packs on this side of the box. So we're actually kind of a solid amount of hits in. Seems like it's going to be like a pretty even split between the 2 halves of the box, unless these next 2 packs just like truly go crazy, man. Another cool thing is a lot of the characters from Season 1 also have new forms in this set as well. So here's our rare. We got ourselves a fusion, a nice card for the new form of Ida and his new kit. So we have a new form of Tokoyami right here. So it's really cool in case, like, you know, maybe you liked the character, but their form in set 1 just wasn't really doing it for you. You kind of have another chance to be able to play them in set 2, and it's really nice. This set as a whole is really interesting. It's got a lot of interesting characters in it. I think the foundations are probably the most interesting part about this set as a whole. I think it's gonna have a pretty large effect on the metagame. There's a lot more answers to things that you can kind of get through. So we have the new Mineta rare here, Grape Rush. His nice him and Sero's very cool and exciting battle with Midnight at the end of Season 2 when they take all of their exams. So that's our first half of the box. We are 3 URs and 2 XRs in. Time to see what the second half of the box holds for us. So another very important thing if and when you are buying packs and playing this game is you actually should not throw away your packs, because all of the packs have this little skull redemption right here. It basically says if you want, you can go ahead and keep them, mail them into Jasco, and they'll give you points to be able to redeem for some very cool promo cards and stuff. Like, say you are able to make it to your local tournaments, you can go ahead and get your promo cards that way. So we do have our rare here, which is our Faith Shield. But guys, it is not the last card in the pack. By no means is it. So let's see what our XR in this one is. It is an XR Endeavor character card. So yes, even the character cards themselves can come XR. So here we have Endeavor here, all shiny, very intimidating, very daunting, standing there menacingly. I love it. Endeavor is a really cool character in this game, and I'm very glad to have an XR of him. It looks very nice. And as a huge Hawks fan myself, I of course have to have respect for the new #1 eventually, right? Not quite yet, right? Eventually we'll get there, but for now we are very much just #2 Endeavor here. Trying to scale that mountain, right? So I'm going to kind of just go through these comments really fast. I think we've kind of seen most of them so far. We have our rare here, Final Exam Gut Shot. So it's really, really cool. Kind of something that they've teased in a few cards between this and the promo packs is that it looks like there's an All Might character card with the evil symbol coming from his fight at the final exams between Deku and Bakugo, where he's kind of playing the villain role. So it looks like we're gonna get an All Might character card with the evil symbol potentially soon. They're definitely teasing us on that front there with all of these evil symbol All Might cards. It's very, very interesting. So, like I said, gonna go through these comments pretty fast, and it looks like we've got a UR, and it is aiming for number 1. This is a super cool, unique foundation with the infinity symbols, meaning anyone in the game can use it, but it has abilities that can only be used by set 2 characters, so you don't quite want to use it with just anyone. So we are 4 URs in and 3 XRs in, so then we've got a couple more of each of these maybe. And potentially a secret rare if we are truly off the charts. So let's go ahead and see what this pack has to offer us. It is a back alley Haymaker. This is only a rare, but it is truly an ultra rare worthy card. This is probably one of the strongest attacks in the set. Very, very, very versatile. This is going to get jammed in a whole lot of decks until really the end of time, to be honest with you. Alright, let us proceed. I'm really hoping we see some more, some Stain XRs potentially. Stain's a character that I kind of have some interest. I've taken some interest in building as of late, so I'd really like to see some shiny stuff for him. Maybe like a hero killer or a challenging the fakes. We haven't seen a whole ton of Stain cards in general so far. So let's see if maybe this pack can fix that. We do have a Tetsu Fist though. Yes, we have a bunch of the Sports Festival characters are indeed in this set as well. We've got Tetsu, we've got Monoma, we've got Shiozaki. It's we've got Hitoshi Shinso, one of the most anticipated characters I think. He's got a very, very, very large fan base, Shinso does. So I know a lot of people are very excited to play him in the card game. He's truly one of the fan favorites. Personally, I'm really looking forward to upgrading a lot of my existing set 1 characters with these. We got a new training method for our rare, one of the new Deku foundations. The new form of Deku in this set being very, 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 very good. A much, much more stable and efficient version of his set 1 counterpart, kind of to reflect his growth and his control over his abilities that he's had since that time in the series as well. Here's challenging the fakes. I want an XR of this so bad though. I've got 2 already, but the goblin, the dragon, the greed monster me wants more, man. I've got to challenge those fakes, man. It's just what I have to do. And we have a UR here. We actually have Gran Torino's ultra rare. We have Airstream Driver. Look at the foil pattern on that. This is insane, isn't it? It's kind of insane, crazy, huh? Yeah, beautiful card. He's kind of just like, I don't know, the pose is really funny. He's kind of just like flying there, just like, ooh, just kind of Supermaning it up. But it's a very, very powerful card. You can maybe laugh at the pose, but you certainly cannot laugh at the abilities, because this card will come in for real big damage. All right, guys, we've got 3 packs left, and I want to say we're due for 2 more XRs, or at least 1 more for sure. And we do have 3 shots left to get the fabled secret rare. So let's see now. Those are very, very hard to pull, so our chances aren't fantastic, but that is the excitement of opening the box, right? Is what it can always potentially hold. We did get a hero killer, and then our XR of an action card, ready, set, go. This is a pretty beautiful XR. That foil pattern, it's almost like what is it called? The Aurora Borealis? It's a beautiful, beautiful foil pattern. Really, 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 really pretty one. And then far away, we do have a hero killer. Very, very, very cool Stain looking card. Really, really like this card. It's one of my favorite foundations in the set. I think it's a very, very, very powerful card. That one in challenging the fakes. Stain's kit as a whole contains a lot of really, really powerful stuff for him and for like other characters under his symbols, to be honest. He's given a really huge boost to the all and the order symbols in this set. I feel benefit a lot from Stain's kit as well. Let's see what we got here. One more. Oh, we got a very, very nice Toga UR here. We got an Excited for Blood. This is the first ultra rare foundation in the game, and it is very, very, very powerful. That foil pattern, that art, those abilities, everything is absolutely beautiful on this card. So we have 1 pack left. I think that might be it for our hits, but let's see if we can prove me wrong. We can prove me wrong and attempt to go for the gold one last time in this pack. But I mean, with an Excited for Blood at the end there, I definitely cannot complain either way. So let's take all of the suspense in this one. 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, nothing crazy. Just a box full of babies. Hatsume Mei's asset right here. So, that is something rare. So, I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean up a lot of the mess here, not throw them away, going to keep them for sure, but clean up a lot of the mess so we can kind of go over our super cool pulls. So, to kind of go over everything we pulled, we've got our rares laid out here. We had our Quirk Pack Ingenium, our Quirk Pack Learning the Standards, and our Box Topper Piercing Descent. And then for our URs, we have our Excited for Blood, our Airstream Driver, our Aiming for Number 1, our Sinister Paralyzation, our Giant Bite Detention, and our Double Jab Pummel. And then for our XRs, we had our Internship with Best Genus, our Training Knife Strike, our Ready, Set, Go, and of course, our man himself, Endeavor. So, this is everything that you get inside the box itself. Thank you all so much for opening this box up with me. I hope you enjoyed the entire video and stayed through to the end to see everything cool. Let's jump back over there and sign off. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Once again, huge thank you and huge shout out to Legendary Wolf Games and the folks over at them for sending me this box and letting me open up with you guys and spread the love of this game. Again, if you want to go show them some love and support and also get yourself some of this sick product yourself, you can go to Legendary Wolf Games' website and order straight from them. Again, I will leave the link in the description below. They do carry only first edition, so you're only going to get the best product available to you at this point in time. And once again, if you want to get into this game and check out any of the events, I'm going to have all the sites where you can do that link down below so you can check this out, get yourself some product, get yourself a deck, get good, and then go get yourself a piece of that $250,000 prize pool. Once again, my name is Levi with Alliteration Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.